Ladies and gentlemen, Raimey Roberts.
How's it going, everybody at Sam's Burger Joint? Y'all doing all right tonight? Yeah. Give it up to fucking Alex and the band. That was fucking awesome, dude. That was great. Man. I was going to say that Alex is like if Weird Al got a lot of pussy, but we all know Weird Al gets a ton of fucking pussy. So I guess, yeah, man. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit unprepared tonight, you know. I'm kind of embarrassed, but I figure I could probably just talk about my dick for 5 minutes. I mean, after all, that's only 1 minute per inch of dick, which, if I'm being honest, means I'll be done in about 4 minutes and 30 seconds, which is a math joke about how my dick's 4.5 inches wide. Yeah, where my wide boys at? Where my wide boys at? Yeah! No, something about me is I used to jerk off to internet porn. Not special, but when I did it, I took the case off my phone because I like it raw. Yeah. Feels way better that way. You know the old saying, skin on skin, you're in it to win. Barbacks like it, bareback and whatnot, you know. That joke is about raw dogging strangers, which is simultaneously the most exhilarating / terrifying thing you could ever do. 1 minute you're like, this is great, I'm about to get some ass. The next minute you're like, oh, I have AIDS. Is there a 5-second rule for AIDS? Like, no. Apparently there's not, yeah. No, my ex-wife, she didn't like it when I jerked off to internet porn because she always felt left out. I was like, oh, I feel for you, but if it was up to me, I'd let you join, but these internet whores, they're not into that, you know? But she could always tell when I'd been jerking off because of the Cheetos dust all over my dick. I would say that Cheetos are my guilty pleasure, but I do not feel guilty about they're delicious, you know? You gotta watch out for the Flamin' Hots, though. The Flamin' Hots will get you into some trouble, you know? No, but my ex-wife did say, she said, well, you have a penis complex because watching giant porno dicks. And I had to explain to her that she was putting the cart before the horse cock on that one. Because although it is true that porno dicks reinforce my penis complex, I have a penis complex because I saw my dad's dick when I was a little kid. Every guy in this room knows what I'm talking about. Not Kris. Kris was wearing adult Depends as a toddler just to have a place to store all the dick. Let's just put it this way. Kris's nickname in elementary school was Bolstad. He's pulling off a salmon suit. Do you need to say anything more about it? No, but I mean, you know, I did start thinking about it though. I was like, well, do I have a penis complex because my dad did have a big dick, or was it just perspective, you know? Because like when you're a little kid, when you're a little kid and you're living your life at cock height, and you see even an average grown man signed dick, you're like, no, there's no way I'm ever gonna be hanging meat like that, right? And so I was just like, man, well, how big is this? You know, I haven't had a relationship with my dad in over 30 years, and all of a sudden I'm obsessing over his dick size. I'm like, how big? And it turned out bad because I was out and about. He lives in town, and I saw him. And he saw me, so he turned to leave again. And then, so sad. So sad. But, you know, it got awkward because the next thing you know, I'm chasing him down like I'm the Terminator. And I'm getting drug out of Walmart, holding onto my dad's pant leg, yelling, show me your dick, Dad! Show me your dick! But it turns out, that was not his pant leg I was grabbing onto. That was his knee-hanging fucking dick. This motherfucker is hung like a donkey, apparently. Apparently the apple does fall far from the tree on that one. But, and I'll end it on this. I tell you all this to explain why I make it a point to fluff myself when I get out of the shower in case my kids are there. I do it for the children. Hold on. Because if you're gonna give your kids a dick complex, you wanna make sure you give them the appropriate dick complex. You don't want your kids growing up thinking, damn, my dad had a fucking tater tot dick. Sam's Burger Joint. Two things I will point out. Number one, I'm a grower, not a shower. And number two, tater tots are fucking delicious. All right, yeah. All right, guys, thanks a lot. My name's Raimey Roberts.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raimey Roberts. All right, Raimey, get over here. So, thank you, Raimey. Where do you start? Right? So
It started July 1st of 1981. I was born into a loveless marriage, the third of 4 children born into a loveless marriage. No, I'm sorry. Where are we going with this?
I'm Raimey. Raimey, you've been to my house, bro. I'm just.
I was hoping you didn't notice that, but apparently those Ring cameras are really good these days.
I'm gonna give you a compliment real quick. Hang on. I'm gonna give you a compliment. And I think Ryan is around here somewhere too, and so is Daniel. And I think Mike, are you around here? Okay. So, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
So the show started a couple of months ago, and we've been navigating, trying to figure out, what works and what doesn't work. And I will say that, Raimey, you have been a constant individual who has shared feedback when I really didn't want it on so many freaking levels. And when I say so many freaking levels, I mean text messages this big. And it's like Sunday afternoon, and
long-winded, as charged. Yeah.
Well, you're HR. So, but I will say this: I was so proud, and I am still so proud, and I am so proud to watch you become, in my humble opinion, like every other comedian here tonight. Every one of you showcased something, and my job is to highlight, uplift, and showcase you. And every one of you comedians here are doing something. You're opening yourselves up, and you're making yourselves available, and you're writing, and you're doing stuff that, hey man, you can go, like I said, you can go be funny in middle school, but
I can't go do that anymore. They will not allow me.
No, you had to sign that piece of paper. So,
yeah.
So I gotta ask you, Raimey, what are your plans, my man? What are your plans?
Oh, just taking it one day at a time, I believe is the saying. I'm going to be doing a show up in Austin on Friday at the Green Room up there. Yeah.
All right, tell us about it.
Yeah, it's a really cool spot. It's Mr. Nice Guys is a glass studio. They have a speakeasy in the back called the Green Room. Do a ton of great shows there. This one's on Friday called Tokes and Jokes. So I'm going to be up there doing some comedy. They have great touring acts coming through, so I feel honored to be on that list. I think it was a pity book, but I'll take that any day of the week.
So, and that's one thing I want everybody to also, I guess, experience is that sometimes shows don't want you to share what else you're doing, or I might be wrong, but maybe they don't want you to flex on what other venues you're going to perform at. And I want you to 100% as a comedian. This is a platform where, you know what? Yeah, get out there. Tell us where else we can find you.
Yeah, it's really refreshing. It's really refreshing to have that opportunity to do more than just like other people have alluded to, just performing to people who don't really care that you're there. So you might get a chuckle here and there, but it's nice when people are here for comedy, so you can feel like whether it's really working or not. And you'll oftentimes find that you're funnier than you thought you were because you're self-hating and no one's laughing because no one's paying attention. So that's always nice. So this is a great opportunity for everyone. Thanks a lot.